Arcade Animals.
We're on episode 21 of my Evercade cartridge review series. Today, we're looking at Taito Arcade 3. Now this has taken me a while to get to this because the company I ordered it from sent me the wrong game and I had to send it back and get a return label for the resend, and then they have to figure out what they did with my game. But it's finally here, Taito Arcade 3. This cartridge has 9 games on it. 9 games. If you don't have an Evercade already, why not? It's the cheapest system you can buy out of any of the big systems. And this game right here, 30 bucks, and you get 9 titles. One of those titles is Cadash. If you get this, this is reselling. This is a Sega Genesis version. It is reselling for well over $100 online. This also comes with a poster. You get Puzzle Bobble on one side and Cadash on the other. So Evercade save you some money unless you're like me and just want to buy all the games for all the retro systems and things like that. So we're going to take a look at these 9 games, and all I ask is that you please like this video, leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite game is on Taito Arcade 3, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see Taito Arcade 1 and 2, I've already covered those. I'll leave links in the description below. So welcome to the Most Must See channel on YouTube. Welcome to
Animality.
Oh my. I'm not putting much effort into 1980s Crazy Balloon. It takes skill and strategy to move a constantly swaying balloon through a maze. This is the console version because the arcade machine had 4 buttons for controls, where this only uses the joystick. Hit a wall and take too long and...
Complex Freudian hallucination having something to do with my mother, and I don't know why you have wings.
But you have very lovely legs, and you're a very nice tiny person, and what am I saying? I don't know who my mother was. I'm an orphan, and I've never taken drugs because I missed the 60s. I was an accountant.
Yes, again.
Move, jump, or use magic in 1985's The Fairyland Story. It's a single-screen action platformer with familiar characters that make appearances in games made later, such as Bobble and The New Zealand Story. Defeat all on-screen enemies to advance stages, use magic to turn them into cake, and then either keep casting magic to destroy it or push it off a ledge to crush an enemy below. Sometimes special items appear when you walk around long enough, but take too long and you'll be chased by a red devil. It's cutesy and fun to play for fans of this style of game. The object of kicks from 1981 is to box in the helix by covering 75% of the screen with color. Move the cursor with the joystick, then hold A to fast draw or B to slow draw. Draw lines to complete a box to fill it in with color. The slower you can draw the box and the more you fill the screen, the more points you get. Don't let the kick's helix touch your lines before completing a box, and avoid the sparks or your line will ignite and destroy the marker. The game was developed by the American division of Taito and was very popular due to its unique concept, and spawned many later games using the same structure, such as Vol Feed, which I covered on Evercade's Taito Arcade 2. Cameltry is a maze game from 1989 where you use the joystick to rotate each maze to get your marble to the finish line of that course. The only button is to jump the marble or speed up. The difficulty comes in the timer and the different obstacles in the way, such as blocks that when touched reduce time, or bricks that must be busted to get past them. I never really liked games like this where you're moving the track or the screen instead of the object, but if you do, this is pretty good. So the zoo animals can eat brick walls apparently. It's your job as Zeke in 1983 Zookeeper to rebuild the enclosures as the animals eat it away to keep them in and ensure no guests get attacked. Some animals are fast and you have to jump over them if they get out or they attack you. Some animals eat bigger chunks of the wall away than others, so you'll need to be quick on repairs. Jumping multiple escapees at once gives bonus points, and each kept inside gives points. You're on a set track running the enclosure perimeter until time runs out. Then a bonus platformer stage appears. Your girlfriend Zelda has been captured and you have to jump up to her level while avoiding obstacles to rescue her. You can even earn bonus zookeepers to help. It's a frantic old school arcade game with an interesting premise to see who can get the higher score. In this action RPG from 1990, 1 or 2 players choose from 4 playable characters, each with specific powers. Cadash only uses an attack button or a jump button. To get through this increasingly challenging D&D style journey with no set pattern of scenes to play through, you must speak to the townspeople for hints, as well as visit inns to rest and shops to purchase upgrades, health, or tools. Defeat enemies to fatten your wallet for use in the shops. Each scene has different obstacles and enemies that end with a stage boss. The ultimate goal is to rescue a captured princess. It's hard to get through playing single, as you will learn that your weapon may not work with certain enemies and you may be in an area that's hard to avoid them. Also, some items in the shop are only for use with certain characters. Other than that, it's a pretty fun and immersive game. Save the astronauts! Lunar Rescue from 1979 is from the same creator as Space Invaders. The mothership drops you down, then you must avoid the shooting stars until you reach a landing pad. Pick up a passenger, then return to the mothership by avoiding or blasting the flying saucers. Successfully do this 6 times for bonus points and to move to a new level. It's fun, but it's not easy. The mothership constantly scrolls from one side of the screen to the other, which helps you decide where you want to descend at, but you have to ascend back up to moving target. It automatically moves you downward and then back upwards. Move your lunar lander left or right with the joystick. The A button is for all other actions. Slow down, accelerate, and fire missiles. A Bubble Bobble puzzle game? All aboard the Puzzle Bobble train. Aim bubbles at the sky. Match 3 or more same color bubbles. Bobble, popple, dropple. You score high! Clear all to move to next, or 2 of 3 on friend you flex. Double Trouble Dinosaur. Puzzle Bobble 94. Puzzled Bubble? Challenge me. I bobble bubbles happily. Here we are at my favorite game on this cart. It has a misleading name since we call it soccer in the US. 1990s Football Champ allows for dirty play. Not only do you shoot, pass, and slide tackle, but each superstar has special abilities as well as the option to punch. But if you do this when a referee is visible, you may get a red or yellow card. This is my style of sports game. Take a sport and add the ability to be a menace. Choose a team from 8 countries, then a superstar player hits the field, blitz this arcade-style game with realistic presentation, and become a hat-trick hero. And if playing fair gets frustrating, just punch your arch rivals in the face. So if you liked the video, hit it with a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what your favorite game is on Taito Arcade 3 for the Evercade system. And subscribe to the channel if you want to be an official arcade animal.